And ABC's David Muir tonight is near the front lines. David, the fact that they're saying they need more time, that they have to intensify this campaign, what does it say about what they've done so far?
Well, they're certainly responding to public opinion here in Israel, Charlie, and this offensive has already begun tonight. Hezbollah fighters are being seen by Israeli tanks that have already begun to push in. It's beyond that 4 to 6 mile barrier they've already reached. They now plan to push all the way up to the Litani River, some 14 miles in. And what this says is that they have not been able to wipe out Hezbollah fighters as they had hoped in this first month of the war. Public opinion is very strong here. People now asking, why are those Hezbollah fighters still able to fire those rockets back? In fact, Charlie, there were some 180 more rockets fired into northern Israel just today alone.
So Israel says it will intensify the fighting, and the head of Hezbollah certainly today intensified the rhetoric.
Yeah, not at all surprising. He went on Lebanese television late today saying he would turn southern Lebanon into a graveyard, in his words, if Israeli soldiers pushed all the way up to the Litani River. And as you know, this was the same swath of land that they occupied for some 18 years until they pulled out in 2000.
Now, one other note that was interesting today, there has been contentions from the Israelis for a long time now that Iran was behind Hezbollah and heavily supporting Hezbollah in its activities. And I gather there may have been some evidence to that effect today.
This is very much a war not only of words and on the ground, but a media relations war, Charlie. And late today, they pointed out that among the Hezbollah fighters that they've killed are Iranian fighters. They would not say whether or not they are volunteers or soldiers on the ground with Hezbollah, simply saying that they identify them as Iranian by papers on their person. And Israel is certainly hoping that the world will look at this and see the link between the financing of Hezbollah from Syria and Iran's hand in all of this.
All right, David Muir reporting from near the Israeli Lebanese border.